Hello again, fourth graders. We are on day 2 of vocabulary this week. So we learned our 5 new words yesterday. And today, of course, we are going to talk about synonyms and antonyms for each of those words. Remember, a synonym for a word is another word that means the same thing. An antonym for a word is another word that means the opposite. So we're going to think of 2 synonyms and antonyms for our vocabulary words. And whoops, I see I have last week's words on the slide. I apologize for that. Let's look at this week's words. The first week's word is distribute, which means to divide between several or many. And so other words that mean the same could be divide or give. So when we're passing out or splitting up, dividing, distributing, and giving and passing out, all of those words kind of mean the same. And the opposite or an antonym of distribute would be to collect. So instead of dividing and giving out, you would be collecting. That would be the opposite. Taking is an antonym. It's also the opposite. And keeping for yourself is the opposite of distributing and giving out. Okay. Assortment, a collection of different things or persons. So what would be another word that would describe assortment or say the kind of the same thing? A collection, a group, variety. Assortment also means variety. So if you look at all these donuts, they're not all the same. And remember, it's a collection of different things or a group of different things. So some words that might mean the opposite. Instead of a collection of different things, it would be just an individual or a one. Single, everything being the same. So if you've got an assortment to choose from, it means there's different things to choose from. But if everything is the same, there's really no choice. So it's not an assortment. So individual, single, and same would all be antonyms for assortment. And same with identical. So our next word was sequence, talking about the order in which things happen. So synonyms for sequence, words that mean the same thing, might be order or series or process. Things that happen and explain that there is a system, an order, series, process, a sequence. So what's the opposite? Disorder, no order, things being jumbled up, and random. Like, it doesn't matter what you do first, you just do whatever you like. If anything is random, then it doesn't have a specific sequence. Our next word is circular. So some words that mean the same or synonyms for having the form of a circle would be, of course, round, spherical. Remember when we were learning our shapes that a sphere is the ball shape, the circle shape, circle. And antonyms, things not having the form of a circle. We would say something was straight instead of circular. Or square, had corners. Those things don't fit with being circular, so they're antonyms or the opposite. Our next word is queasy, feeling sick to your stomach. So some synonyms for that would be feeling sick, ill, nauseous. Antonyms would be feeling healthy, feeling well, feeling good. So we've got some that mean the same and some that mean the opposite. So now in your vocabulary journal, picking up where you left off yesterday, you already have the definition and the sentence of each word. And now I would like you to fill in the synonyms. What words can you think of that mean the same thing as your target word? So for distribute, I've written divide, give, pass out. So if it's school, I would say call on a student to distribute the papers to everybody. Divide them, give them, pass them out. Now, antonym is the opposite. So put in some antonyms for each target word. And antonyms for distribute would be to collect or keep or take. That's the opposite. Okay? Remember that when I ask you to do this, I do ask you in the text box to share with me 2 synonyms, 2 antonyms for one of the words. Even though you do all of them in your vocab journal, just share with me one. And it can be your own words that you've found or some here from the video and the slideshow. Okay, have fun.